International Yoga Day. To celebrate, I thought I would offer a free 10-minute live stream wellness session. So I hope that you can join me. If you'd like to bring yourself onto your chair into a comfortable seated position, you can bring the soles of the feet to the floor and let the hands touch onto your thighs. And just give yourself a moment. Let the eyes close down. You can roll the shoulders back and feel yourself opening across the collarbones. Let the elbows just draw the arms a little longer and take a moment to feel your breath, the cool breath as it moves in through the nostrils, all the way down through the lungs and into the lower belly, and the warmed breath as it travels up belly, lungs, throat, nostrils into the air. Just a couple of rounds like this, starting to roll the shoulders as you do that, letting the breath lead the movement as your shoulders start to circle and allow them to release any tension that's been building up from the morning. And then we'll take that in the opposite direction, a circle of the shoulders. And as you slow that down, starting to reach the arms up to the sky on the next inhalation. And as you exhale, letting the arms draw down. Inhale, reaching up. You can find a small back bend as you do this. As the fingers lift up to the sky, the heart opens. As you exhale, the arms come down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhaling down. Inhale one more time, lifting up. And then keep the left foot on the floor and pull that right thigh in, holding onto the shin, maybe bringing the forehead to your knee if that's available for you. So then you'll start to roll in and create this C-shaped spine so the shoulders protract away from each other. As you lower the foot down, once again, inhale, reaching up, and we'll take that the other side. Right foot stays on the floor, holding that left thigh. And as you pull that in, drawing the forehead towards your knee. Inhale, reaching up. And this time, as you exhale, coming forward, either keep your forearms on your thighs or let yourself completely release down, letting the head hang lower than the heart. Maybe giving your head a bit of a nod and a bit of a shake while you're down there, just so you can feel yourself releasing tension in the neck. And we hold a lot of tension in the neck without even realizing it. So just notice, can you let the head be heavy? Can you let the head draw the spine a little deeper into traction? Now as you lift up, reach the arms up and then actually come to standing. So you'll be hovering above the chair. Quite quickly warms your thighs up, so give yourself a moment to feel that heat in the thighs, sharpening the sit bones back, and then bring your hands to your heart. Making your way to standing, and you can move your chair out of the way. Bring the hands to interlace, and as you push the hands to the sky, lift tall here. Drive the feet to the floor, and then take a side stretch. And as you do that, really open through the ribs you're moving away from. Inhale to the center, exhale, side stretch. The other way. Coming all the way back to the center. And then releasing your hands and bringing the right arm behind you, taking the left arm underneath. And as you do that, the shoulders will draw back. You'll feel yourself opening through the chest. You can push your feet more firmly to the floor so you start to open the heart up to the sky. Take a couple of breaths here. The lungs are larger here. You've created more space, so use them. Breathe deeply into them. And then as you release the arms up to the sky, take your right hand down your back, take your left hand to the elbow, and just feel this tricep open up. Now you can stay like this, or you can release the left hand, take it out to the side, draw it down, bend the elbow. If you can hold the hands. It's not available for everyone. If you're more like this, you can use a belt to draw, or you can just feel like you're aiming the hands towards each other. But wherever you are, just feel that top elbow lifting up, remembering you might still be like this. And then starting to reach the arms up and slowly lower them down, and this time take the left arm on top and the right arm underneath. You might find you can hold the elbows, or you're holding the forearms. Roll the shoulders back, push the feet to the floor, get the lungs open, breathing deep and full. And as you reach up, this time we'll take the other arm down, taking the left arm, right hand to that left elbow, and feel free to stay like this, opening the triceps. Alternatively, right arm out to the side, spin the thumb down, draw the arm in, bend the elbow. You might find you can't quite touch or you might be able to. Lifting the elbow up, drawing the lower elbow into the spine. Get strong with the legs again. Breathing deep and full. And then when you're ready, releasing the arms, flying them up to the sky. And starting now to take your left thumb and index finger, wrap it around the wrist like a bracelet. Pull it up and then take yourself into a side stretch. And as you take yourself into a side stretch, push through the foot you're moving away from. Reach the fingers away. And then coming back to the midline, other side. Use the hand to pull you up. Get that length and then take the side stretch. Push the foot you're moving away from firmly into the ground and coming all the way back to the center. I'd like to take a few rolls of the shoulders, one direction and the other direction, and then start to get this elbow, the arm, and like you're taking the jacket off, starting to roll forward. So you get a real lovely movement of the shoulders. You'll feel your chest hollowing a little as you come forward and the shoulder blades squeezing together as you come back, and then taking that the opposite direction. Really looking at that shoulder mobility as you start to explore those movements. And then the next time you come back, hands onto the shoulders and start to circle the shoulders or the elbows. And that will in turn move the shoulders. And the opposite direction, please. And as you bring that to stillness, elbows wide, or you can come into this stick 'em up arms, cactus arms, starting to turn, or you might be like this. And let there be softness in your knees as you twist. Real lovely rotation going on through the spine. So feel that. Feel yourself really getting some movement in the spine. We get very congested and tired in the spine. So just feel that moving, getting some energy moving through the body, and then starting to slow that down. Give your arms a bit of a shake. And then bringing your hands onto your hips, feet can be wide, and start to circle the hips. So the hips tend to get very stuck. They get held in one place from sitting, from cycling, from a whole number of things. And we've got some big, big muscles all around that hip joint. So just move slowly. Notice if there's anywhere that feels particularly tight. Let this shine a real light of awareness on anywhere that feels tight. And then taking that the opposite direction. And it's kind of like you're ironing out any tightness with those big circular movements until eventually you come to stillness. And then bring that right hip forward, right hip back, left hip forward, left hip back. Kind of like you're doing a figure 8 here. You can let that movement be, a big kind of bow tie or figure 8. And then when you're ready, left hip forward, left hip back, right hip forward, right hip back, and get that circular movement again. And as you start to slow that down, bringing the weight onto the right foot, you have a choice to use the chair and just lift the leg up a little, or you can pull the leg all the way up, and if you're feeling balanced, hold your shin and pull that thigh close, squeezing the hip flexors, and then circle your ankle in one direction and in the opposite direction. And then as you bring that foot down, other side, again, chair if you like, and just circling like this, or pull that leg all the way and give it a squeeze. Get a circle going on around that ankle joint, one direction and the other direction. And as you slow that down, bringing the foot to the floor, take your left arm up and your right leg up. And then lower the left arm, come into a little chair pose, sinking back, and then take the other arm up. So it's like you're marching. So you get a bit of fluidity. You can move as quickly or as slowly as you like. You can let there be a real bounce happening. Quickly warms you up, gets the blood pumping, gets the heart beating. And then when you're ready, slowing that down. Notice how you feel now. Just invite you once again, hold your chair, keep the left foot on the floor, and then bring that right heel to the right sit bone and just draw it in. Draw that heel down. If you like, you can lift your arm up. If you want to challenge yourself, you can push your foot into your hand. You can have your hand on your desk if you like, or your chair. And then all the way back. Do that the other side, remembering stop where you like. Hold the foot, lift the arm up, hold the chair if you like, or starting to push your foot into your hand. If you are standing, try to take your tailbone longer. Try to draw that heel in a little closer and then lowering down. So a shake. Shake through the arms, shake through the legs. And when you're ready, making your way back to seated. So let the eyes close down. Notice how you feel now. Maybe bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, and just feeling the breath through a couple of breaths. Breathing in and feeling the breath at the back of the hands. Feeling if your heart is beating a little faster, using your breath to slow that down. And when you're ready, opening your eyes and continuing with your day. I hope you enjoyed that. Happy International Yoga Day. Thank you very much for joining me for some yoga on International Yoga Day. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions at all, please do drop me an email. Any feedback, I love to hear it. So drop me a message. I'd really like to hear, and maybe can bring some more wellness breaks for you very soon. Thank you.